coming in at a beautiful 32 feet and 2 inches, capable of sleeping 6, and an absolutely gorgeous interior. Folks, this right here is the 2021 Jayco Precept 29V. And if there's one thing I love in an RV, it's when you have a huge slide, because it offers so much space, especially in a Class A, when you can, you have this giant runway right here, you're able to look all the way down, and it really just opens it up from the living space to the kitchen to the bedroom. It is all open, and they have done a wonderful job with the cabinetry. Just like we saw in some of the Class C's there, that gorgeous farmhouse style interior continues on all the way throughout. Come on back into the bedroom. Join me a moment. Let me get ready for you. No, just kidding. But as we take a look at the bedroom, you will see the bed right here on the wall. I love the headboard that they have. They've chosen. It's kind of that, again, that farmhouse interior look, kind of like the shiplap right up there. You have the lights again, as we saw before. You can have them as reading lights. They can turn blue if you want, if that's what you're into. But those are available. Storage all the way across the top and nightstands on both sides. Window right here in the back. You have a ton of wardrobe space. Let me open this up for you so you can take a look inside, and you will see right there. So big wardrobe. You have that on both sides here. This one actually, we have the table housed in. This goes up front between the driver and passenger seat. Right there's your table leg. And then you have a table here as well, which not only has cup holders, but it's big enough that if you want to have a quick snack on the road, right, or you want to play like a card game, those seats swivel around. It's one of the great things about a Class A is that the whole thing is usable. Some of your Class C's, right, or Class B motorhomes, the seats won't swivel. They're kind of stuck where they're at. In a Class A, pretty much every single one I've ever seen, the seats will swivel, so you get to utilize the entire coach. That's not wasted space up there, which is awesome. It's one of the big benefits of a Class A. Besides, being big and beautiful and, having a full wall slide, there's a lot of other benefits there too. For the TV, that is right in the center of the wardrobe. This does lift up just like so, and then you can see behind it. Now, this is super convenient for a couple reasons. One, it gives you access to storage. It also gives you access to the back of the TV. Why is that important? Well, right here is a little hole, because right there is where your auxiliary equipment goes. So if you have a Blu-ray player, you can sneak it right in there. There's already a hole drilled for you, so you can, quickly and easily hook it up to the TV. So if you want to watch a movie in here, you can. And it's little things like that, right, that help set Jayco apart. Now, I know you're thinking, Ian, that's common sense, and you're right. And every RV manufacturer should do it. But Jayco does, and that's not necessarily the case for everyone. But I love that they do. Again, it's always the small things that I really like. Right here, you'll see plenty of storage all the way down, of course, across the bottom there as well. You'll have a thermostat right here. This, of course, will control your ducted AC. 2 AC units, as you'd expect. Even though this is a shorter Class A, a little over 32 foot, they still give you 2 AC units. Make sure things are keeping nice and cool. Of course, you will have your ducted furnace, too. A little bit of extra storage there. Norcold fridge-freezer combo, 14 cubic foot, nice and big. Open that guy up. You can take a look at all the space that you get. So, plenty of room. Ice maker, right? I know that's important to some people. It's important to me. I, for one, like some cocktails when I camp, and so I enjoy having ice at the ready, and that gives you the capability to do so. One of the other things that I like, we talk about farmhouse style decor, and this is it right here. You get this big barn style door, which is great for a couple reasons, right? One, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's nice to look at. Two, the other reason I like it is because when this slide does come in, you got to think the fridge is going to be, like right here, right? It's coming in decent ways. What this allows, it allows you to still enter the bathroom without having to open up the slide, right? Because it is the slider door. So you can keep the slide closed like you're in travel mode, still be able to sneak right in here, use the bathroom, do your business without having to pull over at a sketchy rest stop or a gas station that, may not have been cleaned in a while. This right here makes it a lot safer, easier, just all around better. As far as toilet space, porcelain bowl, you see I have plenty of room right here, shoulders, legs, knees, toes, everything. I am good to go. Countertop stretches all the way back to the wall, electrical outlet, a little bit of space right underneath there. If you have, extra toilet paper rolls, be a good spot for it. Can also toss them under there, good spot for some black tank chemical as well. I personally like the little pods you can drop in. Those are a little bit newer, something that have only come out in the last couple years. If again, that's one of those things that some of our experienced RVers, right, they're going out right now and picking them up. And If you're thinking about getting into RVing, of course, now's a great time. That's one of those things you'll definitely want to look into. They're pretty handy. All the way across the top, you have good storage there in your medicine cabinet. Open that up, kind of show you a quick little bit there. Got a little bit of trash, sorry. Not doing a very good job of cleaning up today. Making our way into the shower. Skylight, nice and tall, folks. I'm 6 foot. That skylight, I could be another, 3-4 inches. I'm sure it'd make my wife happy. She'd be able to wear heels. But unfortunately, that's not the case. But if it were, I could still stand in here and be able to shower. You will also see that it is on the shower head is on a bar. So, I can nice and easily adjust that up and down. And so that way, I can change it to my height. So, I'd be right here if my wife showered. It'd be right there, that's about our height difference. All right, over to the side, you can see your shelves right there, and then a little soap tray. And again, as far as space, look, I'm standing right here. I can actually turn around. That's something that can't be said for all RVs. If that's something that's important to you, well, it's probably worth it to give us a call and ask, what size is the shower? Or maybe, you can make your way into a dealership, right? We're going all around the U.S. We're hitting all these excellent locations, beautiful locations, by the way. We have a ton of them that are just off the charts gorgeous. But come on in. We'll make sure you're safe. We'll make sure everyone's masked up. Hand sanitizer stations at the ready. Make sure you're going to be safe so you can start seeing the U.S. Again, folks, one of the safest ways possible. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, this is something we've known for years. I've been, RVing and camping since I was a little one. And we get to go out and, we get to bike and get to be with family and be out in the woods and do all these things with each other. And that's what it's really about, right? I don't know about you. I've worked from home a lot this past year. 2020, not necessarily my favorite year. Working from home is great until you have kids at home too. And then it's hard to work. And then you don't leave, and you just wake up, and you eat and sleep and see kids, and we eat and sleep, and you just never leave the house. This right here is a great way to do it. You get out, get them outside, burn some energy. It's one of the many, many reasons I personally love RVing. Now, if we take a look here at the, man, it makes me sound like I hate my kids. Folks, I love my kids, I promise. If we take a look right here at the slide out, this full wall slide, again, you get that farmhouse interior. I love the wood that they've done. Great storage all the way there. Gorgeous kitchen, solid surface countertops. You have the sink top covers. You take them off. You see that big stainless steel undermount sink, high-rise faucet, recessed cooktop, storage all the way throughout. Dinette, if you want some additional riders, this is a great spot for them. Cup holders, of course, you need some extra sleeping space. Great spot for it. TV up top. You're sitting right here in the dinette. You have a spot, maybe not the other side, but you have one good shot to it. Or you can sit right here in probably the most comfortable seat ever. You can ride here. You can watch TV here. You can have conversation here. And, you'll be nice and close. Honestly, if there's no one on the dinette when this is in, you can kick your shoes off. Probably throw your shoes right up there if you're in this seat. This is where I would ride, right? Put my feet up on the dinette. Super comfortable. You have the USB ports in there as well. And this one, I don't think we have power. Oh, we do have power to it. There we go. See, if you want a footrest, comes up just like that, right, on both sides. And like I say, they have the seat belts, cup holders in the center. See that right there? Some extra storage. This is another big thing I want to hit before we go outside, folks, because this is awesome right here. This is the Euro Loft. This, again, is extra sleeping space. You plan on bringing more people. Maybe you have some surprise guests, visitors. Heck, maybe you're going to visit them, right? Maybe you're going to pick them up and, go pick up the grandkids and go somewhere. You have a bed right here. You drop this down. You have a place for them to sleep, and you will be the favorite grandparents for years to come, I assure you. Plenty of a dashboard right there. You have good access to your control panel right in the center. You're able to see everything that you need to see. Over to the side, you can see this guy here. Pull that out. You get your little workstation right there, which I like. So if the passenger needs to do some work, maybe you're working on the road, you got an electrical outlet, you got that workstation, you're good to go. Everything you need is right there. Power step, you can see that folding in. Now this one is built on the Ford F53 chassis, and again, that one has the new Ford V8 engine built into it. You can see these side mirrors, and there are cameras in those mirrors, folks. Those are for when you turn on the blinker, you can see what is down the side of you. Now this is a little bit shorter when it comes to Class A's, right? It's 32 foot. A lot of people, if you're getting new into it, a lot of people love this size Class A. Gives you that big bust, that big feel. It's nice and open, not quite as long, a little bit easier to turn. And with those side view cameras, it's a lot easier to drive because you can see what's running right down the side as well. You can see there some additional storage. J-Ride Plus, this is an excellent system. You know, computer balanced drive shaft on there. You have the Sachs shocks. They have the stabilizer bars, so when you're turning, right, it doesn't rock side to side. They do a ton of stuff to really help out the overall ride. We'll swing that guy open. Take a look at that storage. You have the huge space right here, and you have pass-through going all the way through. That's one of those things when you start talking about Class A's, you get a lot more outside storage than a lot of your other class of motorhomes. And the Rotocast bins are super easy to clean. And you know, again, if you're just starting your research, give us a call, folks. We're here to help you out. We're here to walk you through it, see what you want, take your needs. We have plenty of inventory. I promise you, we can find something that you are going to want. And all you need to do to start this beautiful journey is give us a call at 877-297-8725 or text the word FRESH. That's F-R-E-S-H to 46642. You want to watch TV outside? Boom, you got it. Entertainment center, speakers, big awning up top. You can see it has a support arm there. It has to because the awning is so large. So this whole thing is great, usable camp space. Propane right here. The batteries are on a tray so you can pull them out. So if you need to change them, top them off, you're good to go. Makes them super easy to access. Propane quick connect there for a grill. You have your refrigerator right here, condiments, beverages. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I like to have a few beverages. That's a great place for them. You got a bunch of extra storage. Of course, you have a sink out here, rear cap onto your Class A on the Precept here that really rounds it out, gives it a great look. You'll have the ladder going up onto the roof, backup camera. What is going on? I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Got a yellow one this time. Got a 5,000-pound hitch there. You need to tow something, that gives you the capability to do it. You want it towed behind here, you want a little vehicle, boom, you got it. Folks, this is 2021 Jayco Precept 29V, and for $24.90 a day, this can be yours. And I'll tell you what, I'll even throw in the little yellow cloth. You're welcome.